Hello and welcome to Spectrum News. I am Rachel David White, coming to you live from Uyo, the capital city of Akwa Ibom State. Let's take a look at the headlines. Federal government to reintroduce national tax amnesty. NBTE clarifies skill, not degrees, slogan plus. Kremlin says claims it's ordered Wagner chief's death, absolute lie. We'll bring you details of the stories and more in a moment. First in the news this afternoon is a report that the federal government has planned to reintroduce the national tax amnesty scheme. In a statement signed by the Director of Press and Public Relations of the Ministry of Finance, Stephen Kalibi, the tax amnesty scheme offers a time-limited opportunity for taxpayers to regularize their tax status relating to previous tax periods and pay the taxes due with certain benefits. Also, in a statement, the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, assured Nigerians that better days are ahead with the implementation of the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu. Away from that, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Doris Uzoaka-Anite, has received the first ever Nigeria investment policy document from the Permanent Secretary of her ministry, Evelyn Ngige. Anite said that the policy, which was approved for implementation on May 10, 2023, is aimed at giving investors more comfort and attracting more investment into the country to further boost the economy. The minister also said that the investment policy primarily focuses on investment promotion and facilitation as well as sustainable economic development. According to the ministry, the policy formulation is assisted by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD, as a technical partner. Meanwhile, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, has said that the ministry would soon start the verification of the social register for transparent distribution of fuel subsidy palliative. Edu disclosed this today during a live broadcast. She noted that the ministry would soon commence the distribution of their palliatives, saying poverty alleviation is paramount to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. The humanitarian minister added that the government would provide jobs to alleviate poverty in the country. Upon her resumption, don't forget that she pledged commitments to lifting 133 million Nigerians out of poverty with the president. In a separate development, the Nigerian Navy has set ablaze an arrested vessel, MV Cecilia, with about 350,000 liters of stolen automated gas oil, also known as diesel, in Woji, Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State. The Commander Operation Delta Save Rear Admiral Olusegun Ferreira, represented by the Maritime Company's commander of the Joint Task Force JTF for Operation Delta Save South-South, Navy Commodore Adedokun Sheibade, conducted newsmen around the arrested vessel. Ferreira said the vessel, which has not been in use for 2 years, serves as a storage tank for illegally refined product. He said that as part of efforts to fulfill the mandate of Operation Delta Safe, the commander of JTF south of OPDS directed the Nigerian Navy ship NNS Pathfinder, based on credible intelligence, to conduct a covert operation in the area, which led to the arrest. In education, the Executive Secretary, National Board for Technical Education, NBTE, Professor Idris Bugaje, says the board's slogan, "Skills, not degrees," is to encourage Nigerian youths to focus more on acquiring skills than certificates. Bogaje made this clarification in an interview with newsmen in Abuja today. He said that the clarification became necessary following public misconception that the MBTE was discrediting university certificates in favor of technical and vocational education and training. The secretary urged Nigerian youths to focus on skills training to acquire skills qualifications irrespective of the type of degree or higher diploma they have. In another development, the Nigerian Armed Forces and other relatives as well as friends of the fallen heroes have held a mass burial at the National Military Cemetery in Abuja for some of the military personnel who died in combat in Niger State. Present at the funeral ceremony were the Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Christopher Musa, Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawale, and other service chiefs. Reports say some of the deceased officers had already been buried by their families. Recall that the defense headquarters had said no fewer than 36 officers were killed in battle, including an air mission on August 14th. Back here, Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Omoina yesterday ordered for a fact-finding report on the activities as well as the immediate relocation of Golden Tripod Limited GTL, a factory located along Ikorogbane Road in Uyo to the Ibom Industrial Park in Itami to local government area. Governor Eno gave the order while flagging off the construction of a 2.2 kilometers Tabernacle Road and its ambience with 0.97 kilometers underground at Full Drain in Uyo local government area. He said the report, which is to be done by the State Commissioner for Environment and his internal security counterpart, should be completed within 48 hours. According to him, the relocation became necessary following reports that the emission from the factory poses a health challenge to the residents of the area, stating that the government has invested a lot to make the industrial park a modern one to accommodate industries in the state. In their goodwill messages, the stakeholders of Uyo and Itu local government area commended Governor Eno for embarking on life-touching and economically viable project and ensuring that the people in the rural communities benefit from his government.